Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another very exciting session of Candid Meena. And today, each and every day, just like a C-grade Bollywood film, new characters, new story angles, and many other interesting things are happening in the Saif Ali Khan case. So today we'll be discussing, what are the latest with regards to the police findings, the Mumbai police findings, and also, the accused father has also, there's some major news regarding that. And also, what is the latest, how it is unfolding. We'll be discussing this in detail today. And coming to the latest update is, from the Mumbai police. Saif Ali Khan's blood samples have been collected. The clothes worn on January 16th has been collected, and they have been sent to forensics. And cops suspect that more than one person is involved. Accused may have other accomplices, involvements of others being probed. And so this is the latest with regards to what the Mumbai police has revealed to the media, right? That only these things have been done, and the other things are confidential until they find something else. So lot of loopholes, lot of unbelievable things are happening. The account of the auto rickshaw driver is not the same as the account of someone else. The account of the doctors in Leelavati hospital is entirely contradictory as to what is being said in the medical report. Initially, they said that there were 6 major stab wounds with spinal fluid leakage in his spine, and there's a huge piece of knife in his back. But the report which we showed yesterday showed only lacerations, and lacerations are just blunt injuries, and it's not stab wounds, right? So this is each and every day. You can see the lies, and also the fact that in the medical report, the person who brought him to the hospital is none other than Afsar Zaidi. And also the timing of the at which they reach the hospital is also very suspect, and a lot of things don't add up. And I mean, this is one major bogus story, and it seems like it's a huge cover up for what is actually happening. And so this is the way things are. Welcome each and everyone. Welcome, Ajay.
Yeah. Welcome, Archana. Good evening, Minaji. Good evening, Jaydev. On Republic, Arnab stated that the Medicollege documents say it wasn't a stab. Yes, that we'll be discussing today as well. Now, my question, Jaydev, is that, if a person has stab wounds and was fatally injured, why hasn't murder charges been added to the FIR?
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is a very, now we're not talking the way Shaina is talking about we are Sherlock Holmes and all. No, we're just talking about facts, right? If this Saif has suffered stab wounds and was fatally injured, why hasn't murder charges been added to the FIR? Because now he was, they were planning to kill him, it looks like. So this is a very serious thing. Welcome, Pusa. Thank you so much for the excellent information. Welcome. Nina, welcome. Dear Nina, we always love to have your presence. Now, interestingly, friends, Dr. Sudhir Naik. Now, let's just go to that, Jaydev. Sudhir Naik has shared on Facebook everything about the Saif Ali Khan stabbing incident, which is very fishy. Now, if you want, Jaydev, you can make it a little bigger and scroll it. Now, the initial story was the intruder wanted to take his youngest son, Jay, hostage and demanded 1 crore rupees. Now, will a common thief with only a knife in his hand want to take a child hostage is the question. Now, the nanny raised an alarm, and that brought Saif and Kareena to confront the intruder. A scuffle followed. Now, this is all according to their words. And brought them together. A scuffle followed, and Saif was stabbed. Yet the person who took him to the hospital was only his 7-year-old son, Taimur, that too in a rickshaw. Now, the admission papers were filled by a friend, as they say, who arrived later, and the initial Medicological report does not show the injury serious enough to warrant murder charges. Now the story gets more bizarre. Apparently, the insurance company sanctioned 25 lakhs within a few hours to Leelavati Hospital for the treatment of Saif Ali Khan. Normal process is to ask for FIR copy in the medico-legal cases. The insurance company has waived this requirement and straight away approved the cashless request for 25 lakhs. Now, the final bill apparently is 36 lakhs, which was also approved. I have no doubt that Saif had a high value policy, but then the surgery and stay for 4 days does not justify the huge bill and the prompt approval. A liver transplant in Leelavati Hospital in a decent private room would probably be a package of 35 to 40 lakhs. This surgery, which Saif Khan underwent, from which he recovered miraculously in 4 days, attracted a bill equivalent to a liver transplant. This preferential treatment given by the insurance company and the billing raised by the hospital has raised quite a few eyebrows in the medical fraternity. Our association has written to IRDA on this issue, and I share this a screenshot of the same. Now, one thing is, friends, let me go on a little bit more on this. Now, see, you remember when the Kapoor Khan and Kapoor Khandan with the Khans went to visit Prime Minister Modi. They chartered a flight, and I'm sure it would have been an Ambani flight, a private jet. So they chartered a flight and they took everybody, and the bandwagon to Prime Minister Modi's house, including perhaps the nurses and the helps also. Now, when they could, act in such unity, Jaydeep, I'll just mute you because there's an echo. Just, when they went in such unity, the whole family, to support the Kapoor 100 years legacy, for such a serious event, not one person could go with the injured man to the hospital. Not one person could fill the form. They had to call some friend, at 4 o'clock, and he came 4 o'clock because he would have also had a party night, and Afzal would have also had a party night, so he would have also come at 4 o'clock. So this whole family, where did they disappear? Everybody from the people who wanted to pose with Prime Minister Modi for that, selfie, all of them disappeared. So where is the unity in this family is my question. Now, next question. Was it Ibrahim Taimur or the new entrant in the case, Afzar Saidi, who took him to the hospital? Now, it's very clear it's not Afzar. Afzar came only at 4 o'clock to fill the form. Now, since hours, all the news channels are busy conducting debates on the controversy. Now, Saif said this, doctor said that, while the police said something else. So why do we have to, listen to Barkha Dutt, or why do we have to listen to any other mainstream media, or, we don't need to listen to anything. Let us have proof, because CCTV cameras all over, so you can put everything together. Just show us the CCTV footage from the hospital and it will be clear that a lion walked in, bleeding and all that, and catching the hand of Taimur. So that is enough. Doctors, you don't have to prove to us that what you're saying is the truth, Leelavati Hospital. And I hope this is also being heard by the executive director, who is Paramveer Singh, who was also, a police commissioner in the case of SSR. Okay. Now, I hope all of them are listening. We do not doubt you, right? But if you do not release this CCTV footage of Saif coming into the hospital, or shots, photographs of the wound, which normally the hospitals would take, before the operation was done. And if you don't show us this, then we will have doubts about both the hospital and all the people, the doctors behind it, is my this thing. Now, see, it's unfortunate that our TV channels are having a field day by churning out various versions like a Hindi, movie thriller. A family has faced a terrible, incident. Now, it is, and all they say is that, see, when you call China and all that, they will say, let Mumbai police do its job. So if this, if they keep saying, let Mumbai police do the job. So, Jaideep, why is Mumbai police not doing their job? Sorry, you're muted. Yeah.
It's quite obvious that the people in the CCTV camera. There were two persons. There was a tall guy who showed his face very proudly to the CCTV camera without the mask, and there was and initially they said that guy was the accused and who stabbed Saif Ali Khan. But after that, there was another Bangladeshi guy who ultimately they said that this guy is the one responsible for stabbing Saif Ali Khan. So a lot of mishaps in the investigation from what I see. And now also the latest development is that the father of the Bangladeshi man who is accused of stabbing Saif Ali Khan is going to approach the country's foreign ministry and Indian High Commission for his son's release, claiming he was being framed for reasons unknown to him. And the father of Shariful Islam, Mohammad Rahul, told from Bangladesh that his son did not have proper documentation for his stay in India and he lived in constant fear of being arrested. And also alleged that the man seen in the CCTV camera footage was not Mr. Shariful, his son, and added that his son is being wrongfully framed. I will get in touch with the Bangladeshi Foreign Ministry and also seek help from the Indian High Commission for the release of my son. So a lot of things are being, a lot of questions, obviously. How is Saif Ali Khan walking, like he has gone to some, photo shoot or film shoot, with no visible, this thing of his pain from the stab, the so-called stab wounds, right? But according to the medical report, it's all only lacerations and it's not stab wounds. So who are they trying to fool? And he was also trying to control a crowd in the video. So he was fit as a fiddle, right? So all this, it is some sort of drama to, either have a major cover up of something else or a major distraction. So this is what, I understand, and this is what's happening.
So
Yes.
yeah. So some more questions, Jaydev. Is that usually now they say that in Anup's channel, one of the doctors said that it is lacerations. So it is what happens. All of us know it. Whenever we go to a hospital, the hospital doctor, if we are having an operation or something, the doctor will say for some days you'll wear some loose clothes, so that it doesn't upset the wound. Right. Now you have Saif wearing a very tight-fitted shirt and a tight-fitted jeans. So that will that not harm the surgery that has just happened? So that is also not there. And then if you look at the next image, let's go to the next image. See, here's fit as a fiddle. And he's posing, and not only is he posing. Okay, now usually when you come from hospital, you are a little bit disoriented. Okay, now this man is not only guiding the people, doing crowd management, telling the police to go here and go there. So this man is completely in charge, and I don't think in his life he wouldn't have done a role so well as he did when he came from the hospital. So this is something really, really very, something we need to applaud, because this man has, just come out as if, he's come from a shoot and now he's ready to party. So this is the kind of look he has when he comes out. So let me just start taking, a lot of comments are coming in, friends, fast and furious. So let's just start taking some comments. Nothing will happen and no truth will be revealed in this case, like Sushant and Disha Salia. Now, very nice what you said, Rexel, because yesterday I was watching Arnav's show and we have none other than Satish Manashinde, who has been standing for Riya Chakravarti. Now he says, what is this? Nothing is there. No, we don't have any. Man goes in a rickshaw and all that and all that. And he says, we don't have any proof of this and all that. Now, Mr. Satish Manashinde, what all has happened in this SSR case? Everything was hidden. When we asked you the same questions, you went and hid in the, in your room. Now you are asking very bold questions. Not that I have anything against you asking the right questions. You're a lawyer. Please keep doing it. But why this slant? When it was in Sushant Singh's case, You were not helping us to probe the case. In fact, you were covering up fast and so fast that people could not even find out what was happening. Welcome, Ajay. And Archana says, yesterday on public, yes, said it wasn't a stab but a laceration. Welcome, Purag. Yeah, and welcome, Nina. So let's just take a few more comments. Parag says, a case should be registered for false and bogus stories, for wasting the time of the police and authorities, for wasting taxpayers' precious money. Now, here what I want to know is that if the servants are listening to Kareena and to Saif Khan, you can understand because they are paid by them. They are employees. But why is the police listening to Saif and Kareena Kapoor? If Saif says this has happened, police is going to take it as the Bible and just say that this has happened. You have to do probe, right? We are paying you for that only. Now, each time you will say that no, we couldn't find anybody. Now, because the father has said that it is not the same man, now they have brought multiple people into the case. Now they are saying it's not one man, but it could be multiple people. Now that will cover up, no? See, if they say yes, it's a different person. If you look at the forensic and you look at the skull and everything, if you take the images and all, you find out that it's a different person. And the Bangladeshi Sharifuddin's father is very correct when he says it is not his son. So now to add more, strength to the case, now the police have decided there are more than one people in the, in this case. So now they are covering up for that also, right? Now, in which case, why did the staff not recognize this man? Because he was there for 2-3 hours. Saif had locked him in the inside the house. Now we would have known every feature, including the kind of if he was wearing a ring, in his ear, we would have known it. If he was wearing some kind of a chain, we would have known it. But none of the staff could recognize this man. So that is also amazing because everybody seems to have undergone amnesia. So let me just take a few more comments. Lina says it will be a nice Bollywood film. One day, these people feel one day these people feel people are stupid. Yesterday, we all saw Shaina's face when Arnab was stating the fact. She was speechless. Now, see, one thing, Archana, very clear is that these people are given a standard statement. Come rain, come sunshine, come whatever. This is your statement. Let the law take its course. Let the police do its work. Let the judiciary. ऐसे बोलते बोलते SSR का केस 5 साल हो गए. Shaina ji. And if you ask Shaina about SSR case, no, she suddenly looks so bewildered. From where did this ghost of SSR come? Is the look that she gave us.
Yes.
Right? So, Shaina, have you forgotten who is SSR? Or is your, all your sentences so true that everything has come out? Palgar case also, nothing has come out. Right? You said that the Palgar case will also be solved. What happened? Nothing happened. And now you say it is a Bangladeshi issue. At that time, it was not a Bangladeshi issue. The people who killed the Palgar sadhus, who were they? They say they were illegal immigrants there. At that time, Bangladeshis did not trouble you. Suddenly, Bangladeshis have become such a big enemy for you, Shaina, is my question. So these people are waking up overnight. Yes, Nina, always. Our thoughts are always with you. And XPS says, the saga continues. Lina says, why would a thief ask only 1 crore? Why not 10 crores or more than that?
Lina, initially they said he wanted to steal the shoes, right? Which is hilarious. Only the shoes and so much of effort to steal the shoes. And
also,
yeah.
And also, Jayati, see, the fact is that, Kareena is very shocked. Her jewelry is all around and she's saying he's not stealing it. Is she such a fool to put her jewelry on display when there are 9 servants around? Okay, we all know that how stingy this couple are from everything. Every incident that has been revealed, they are a very stingy couple. They are not going to put their jewelry on display.
Why would she put her jewelry on display in the first place, right? She would put it in some place very secure and safe, right?
Yeah. No, Sierra, Jaydev is my son. Now, So coming back to the jewelry case, okay. Now, even sometimes, I feel these actors are quite strange. I don't think they have jewelry. I think they borrow it, from Manish Malhotra and all, to put it on the day they go to Ambani's house for a wedding. This is what I think. Even the dresses, all these stiletto shoes and all these gowns, these backless gowns, strapless gowns, are all taken on rent
Or it is sponsored.
or sponsored. Absolutely. Now, Archana says 25 lakhs for no stab and no surgery. Looks like he has imported exquisite stuff in the name of hospitalization and treatment, while Karina was the visiting professor. So, a brilliant one coming from Archana. I heard now they are saying Karina was at home. Yes, now it is seems Karina was at home. Now, I don't know why, in which case, okay, now you're making me laugh because if this is the case, Jaydev, why is the Sonam Kapoor tweeting that, see, hunky dory, we are spread, having a party and we are celebrating, and she specifically put the names Karina, Karishma, Ria, her sister, and she. And a very cozy bedroom scene. It's just like, when you see on YouTube, whenever you are feeling depressed, you go to some of these scenes and they put some nice music, and some fire burning in the corner so that you feel good and cozy inside. Now, maybe Sonam wanted us to feel good and cozy so that since we were all feeling bad that Saif had been attacked, so perhaps she tried to make us feel good. In which case, Karina ji, you say that you were with Saif. Now you know how the man looks. Why is the police trying to confuse us with so many images? You're the wife. You say no, this was the man who attacked. Okay, Saif is in a state of amnesia, whatever you say, euphoria or whatever. But you were the wife who saw it, right? And the struggle and the way Saif attacked everybody else, and he was such a hero. Now you, as a wife, can tell us who was the person who attacked your husband. Surely you did not get amnesia at that time because we can see you entering the car. So you're sitting at the in the rear of the car, and you seem rather agitated, and you're speaking to somebody on the phone. I'm sure you were very in your proper state of mind because you would have been most probably talking to Karishma and your parents about this and what to do next, right? But again, another question, Karina, since see, you are the wife, and since you've always acted as bread and butter. Now, when Saif came from the hospital, we did not see you and the whole family greeting him, with garlands and things like that. Because usually, you are always happy when, your husband, is alive after such a gruesome attack. But you didn't do that. Nowhere were you available. You were not there. Children were not around. Okay. Neither Babita and Randir. Okay. These people are senior citizens, you can say. What about Karishma? Karishma is the one who's been running around you folks all the time, living with you and, enjoying all the things that you are enjoying. Okay,
Yeah.
forget that.
Also, one thing
One
which
second, Jerry. Just one
yeah,
second. Yeah,
yeah.
1 second. And where is Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor, who always want attention? They put their baby in all these
Yes.
shots saying that this is our baby and all that. Why did they not save the brother-in-law or the uncle-in-law or whoever, whatever they term it? Should be uncle, right? Why did they not run to help uncle-in-law? Yes, your question, Jerry.
Yeah, see, some points come to my mind is that Saif Ali Khan, Kareena Kapoor was seen with Ranbir Kapoor, Alia, but the whole of Kapoor for the Raj Kapoor, celebration with Prime Minister Modi, right? According to those pictures, at least there was some sort of closeness between all these Kapoors and Khans. But after this incident, like you rightly said, there has been no official statement released from Alia Bhatt, Ranbir Kapoor regarding this whole incident. And also, my question is: will the Mumbai police or will Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor say that okay, we are open to have an open press conference to all the media? Will they be open for such a thing, right? Will they have an open press conference where they will address all the questions from media, and those media should ask very, very pointed and tough questions? Yes,
Yeah.
is Bombay, yeah, police were incompetent. They can't see the obvious that a common man sees in the CCTV image, and the person. There is some, something, bigger which is going on, which is not yet. We don't see it. There's some sort of, suspicious things happening, right? Great drama to evade his property being attached to government or to cover up some heinous crime. Definitely some intricate issue, says
So
Meenakshi.
here, yeah, Meenakshi, here I will tell you that other incidents also happened in between. So I strongly believe that it is a internal fight, and something has gone wrong very badly. And when it is party night, they would have had some mood alternative drinks or whatever, and so then tempers would be flaring also if some arguments happen. But what is disturbing is the fact that these children have witnessed it. Okay, and these children are gullible, because see, if suddenly you ask children, what happened, they may just tell you what happened. So immediately look at the presence of mind that Saif Khan had. Immediately he knew that the police are going to check with Taimur what happened. So immediately he took his son with him in the rickshaw, and would have told him that agar koi puche to, if anybody asks you, please say this, please say that. Naturally, father, whatever father says will be the right thing. So the child would have agreed. The next day, now I'm talking to Meenakshi because she's asking very relevant points. Now, the next day, two, beautiful scooters, toy scooters were given to the house, delivered to the house. Now, how on earth will someone go to the toy shop and order something like this when a catastrophe has happened in the house? The father is in the hospital undergoing very serious operations, and the mother and the whole family are down, depressed. Servants don't know what to do. Security guard, I don't know, because let's not even mention him. So in this state of mind, toys are being delivered to the children. So as I said yesterday, toys are normally delivered or given as a bribe usually to children to keep quiet or to not show tantrums. Okay, so here we wonder, who is this person who delivered the toys there? Could it be the grandfather? Could it be some other person, Santa Claus, or was it said, who is the lion undergoing the operation? Maybe in the operation bed he said, send my children to scooters. So there is something that the children have seen, which is what will reveal the whole thing. And if they question the children and the children tell you the truth, then the brand image of Saif and Kareena is over. No brands are going to come to them. 100%. This will be the depth of of the personas of these two people. So that is why everything is being guarded very, very carefully. So we do not know what has happened. Meenaji, there is no wound, so he can wear the tight fit stuff. He looks like he will break into a dance
Yes,
number given a
Archana.
chance. Deserves an Oscar for this. And normally, also Archana, see, you would be happy to come home if your family is there. The first person you will be, hugging is your wife, right? No wife, no children, nobody, not even servants, only police, and of course the people who usually hang around him. The case will be hushed up from tomorrow. We will not hear about this. In which case, Meenakshi, also the next question to you is that, why is the Bollywood so silent? Okay, not a word from all these people who normally, blabber. Even Kamal Khan, has not said anything. So someone has warned them, you better keep quiet. Don't aggravate the issue. If you aggravate the issue, we will lose one more person, and that person's income, which is very important for Bollywood. Welcome, Gudzai. Always nice to see you. Leena, when you come out of the operation, your face also falls, body isn't so active, right? Ma'am, at close range, Saif had scratch marks, very murky. Yes, so that Gunza, you really are, it's very amusing what you just said. Yes, so that could also be something to think about. time the attacker left his apartment and the time he arrived at the hospital, I felt something was there. He wasn't stabbed at the time, like some conflict happened and he's been stabbed. Now, if you look at what was the word, Jaydeep? It was not wounds, but it was
Lacerations.
lacerations. Right. So when you talk about lacerations, Jaydeep, it means that someone has punched him.
It looks like a brawl.
Left and right, in his waist, in his stomach, in his neck and everything, he's got nice punches. Now, who can give him punches? Only someone who's very, very strong.
I think the real victim is the knife. It fell into 3 pieces.
So now the person who would have punched him, who is that person? It can't be this puny little man going up and down without shoes. Okay, it can't be this Bangladeshi who looks even smaller than him. Now, who was the man who could have caused these lacerations? We don't know. So the lacerations would have been because of some punches, right? So there would have been someone else that they are hiding.
And what is the deal with how can a knife break into 3 pieces, right? It is so ridiculous.
Yeah. Leena says there's no will nor desire to solve the SSR or Palgar Sadhu case. We need more people like you. Thanks for speaking the bitter truth. Shivam, see, we are just doing our duty because people need to become aware. The more quiet people are, the more things are hidden. Luckily, there are a lot of people who are talking about it, right? And also the fact that, see, if, like Shaina said, don't be Sherlock Holmes, don't do this, don't do that. What does she want? She wants the media to keep quiet. Then it will be very convenient for her. She can go to the party and come back and have a sleep and even snore if she wants, right? No, madam, if you're in politics and we are paying you, you better answer our questions. You are all elected people. This is a democracy. This is not a dictatorship where you say and we listen. And this is my reply to all the parties. We don't care to hold. So if you go wrong, we will question you. Okay, let's just take a few more comments. Gunzai says, this case will not close. Arnab is hooked and good for us. He will go all the way. Yes. Did Karina and Saif had a tussle that she attacked him? Maybe the CCTV is not from their home. Now here, Jamir, we don't know because it's a personal matter. So we would not know whether they had a fight, but it seems like that. Why Saif and Karina have not been questioned. Now here, Rajlakshmi and of course Zamir also, all of you. See, my next question is that very quietly, we know that, see, the Leelavati hospital has been messing up. But we did not know because we thought that this doctor was overacting because, he would have been, overwhelmed by an actor coming into his hospital. No, there is a mastermind behind that. Who is the mastermind behind that? That's Paramveer Singh. So now Paramveer Singh has entered the picture. Now my question to Fadnavis and the whole party now is that why was he not questioned? Why do you not want the SSR case not solved? Because we know Paramveer Singh was acting under the orders of Mahavikas Aghadi and specifically Uddhav Thackeray. So you don't want to ask Paramveer Singh, you don't want to check Waze. So on whose side are you? Are you on Uddhav Thackre's side? Aditya Thackeray's side? So which means that we are not going to know the truth, are we? We'll fight like, tooth and nail, but you will not tell us the truth, right? Because you know that, the CBI are going to listen to power. They're not going to listen to us. And then, of course, you said that in a moment of bravado, when you spoke to Arnab, you said that the SIT is being done for Disha Sania. Where did that go? I mean, you're not interested, right? Then why do you come suddenly and you start honoring all the police and say that, see, these people have found out one Bangladeshi who is the culprit. So how do you decide that he was the man who, actually attacked Saif? when even the knife is not there, according to the medical report. So did this man punch him left and right? Is my question. Now, entire Bollywood is extremely quiet, no word from even Amitabh. Do not want to cast aspersions on anyone's character, but this case will lead us to yes, I didn't get that word. Okay. Now, I think the case won't solve. It would be a domestic violence case or some inheritance related issues, is what Janaki says. We will never know what actually happened. See, Janaki, if this whole case, now, if, as you mentioned, and we all know, what you say is absolutely sensible. If it is a private matter, then get a private doctor and get it all done. No, huh? Why are you involving the police and why are you involving our money in it? Get it quietly done. Get your private doctor, and nothing would have come out. But suddenly you wanted it to be an issue. Was it for that 35 lakh insurance that you got even without even undergoing anything? You were just undergoing surgery. Before that, 25 lakhs was sanctioned and it was given to you by e-transfer. The rest was also being promised to you.
Yeah. Now, also one question is, how did media get hold of the CCTV footage? Who gave the CCTV footage to the media is the question.
Absolutely. So that means, and not only that, what you said, Jaydev, is so right, because the person looked at the camera. It is like saying that, take my picture, I'm going to feature in this drama after some time. That's what he was conveying. Now, Persak says, mother is home and so-called injured father takes son with him. They don't use their brains. What will happen to the child when father will be... Okay, I need to take a continuation of what he says. Let's see. Okay. Now, just continue, Persak. Maybe trying to conceal some secrets, some hanky-panky going on. After all, people can go to any length to hide their... Yes. So this could also, we really don't know. In my opinion, this has got to do with okay, right. Now we go to press conference by SAU. Okay. Was this attack done to divert the government's attention from that 15,000 crore enemy property? Welcome, Sanju,
Welcome.
as always. Yeah. The mystery of the situation there, how can the knife stick in his back for more than 1 hour? Logically, I don't understand how to analyze. He was nearly to die. Also, there was no one with him. So sad, says Miss Knight. Meenaji, the Kapoor sisters were absent because they were very annoyed that the script went wrong. Alia Bhatt and Ranbir must be thinking that it's better to be silent than to talk and get into trouble. Yes, people have been warned about this, and I don't know if it's only them or the whole Bollywood fraternity, because see, Bollywood fraternity, they behave like, cockroaches. They all, when the order comes, they will suddenly assemble, So if it is Gaza, what is happening in Gaza, in Palestine, they will all come with placards. And who gives them the placards? Save Gaza, save this thing, attack Israel, blah, blah, blah. Right? But when it comes to things like this, no placards, nothing, no voice. Usually even that Rakhi Sawant will, come in all those garish clothes and say that, "Arey Baba, ye kya hua Saif bhaiya ko?" Even that didn't come. And the person who's a dara hua insan, not a word from that person who dares everybody, Bishnoy everybody, and says that come challenge me. Even he was keeping quiet. So that means there's something very, very wrong going on, Jaydev, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And there is a big cover up, and what is the major cover up that they have to have this whole drama unfold is the question, and will that whatever the real reason is come out is the question.
Yeah. So Jay says press conference by Saif and Kareena will be harakiri. Truth will surface. What kind of parents would separate kids injured father, take one son, mother stays home with other son? Absolutely. That is the truth. Who delivered these toys to the children? Yes, that is the question. And it is when this was being done, when paparazzi was taking these images, that Kareena burst out in Instagram. She said, give me some privacy. Don't do this. Don't take photos. Don't do this. Don't this. Why, madam? You're not prepared for these questions, right? All these questions will come, and you know that people will ask you these questions and you will have to answer it. And you don't want to answer them because, see, this is all a terrible secret that you're trying to hide. Thank you, Miss Knight. Why it took so late to go to hospital from 2 to 4? In the meantime, they should have dialed for ambulance. Why not? They did not. Because if the ambulance comes, and they try to treat him, they'll say, "Arey bhai, साहब किधर है wound? आपको किधर लगा? आपको तो कोई चोट नहीं है, फिर किधर हम क्या करें?" So he would have been in a huge fix. No, ambulance would have, revealed everything.
Why did they call the police also at that point of time?
Absolutely. The police was the last, but now it seems like the police have come to the rescue.
I think the media knew before the police. I have a doubt.
Yeah. XPR says it was to shut the kids up. Very true, says Sanju. The doctors are not speaking the truth. Yes, when you have people like, the great Paramspear Singh on top, what do you expect? They said that Sushant Singh committed suicide. A man of his caliber, a man of his character, a man who wanted to achieve a million things before he died, committed suicide, and that too in a room that is worse than a servant's room. And that was also locked. And they had to bring a key maker. And Sandeep Singh was orchestrating the whole thing. So this is a similar story, looks like. Absolutely, it says Ms. Knight, it's like he's coming out for a premiere. Yes. Saif is not the victim here. The real victim is being hidden. 36 lakh insurance money for this. Hope all the dirt comes to the surface is what Gunzai says. Parag says some similarities with Govinda case. Yes, where the gun shot itself. Madam, you need to have a debate with Sitaram FM. I think you can put her in her place. See, actually, to tell you the truth, Bernadine, and to all the others who are here, see, I'm not in this, thing to find out from the politicians what they say, because I don't believe anybody. If I need to believe someone, I need to see some clean faces around. I'm not seeing them. Every time you have a spokesperson, the spokesperson is lying through her or his teeth. Doctor is lying through his or her teeth. And rickshawala is changing stand every day. The moment he gets 1,000, he changes his stand. When he gets 11,000, he has changed his shirt and his attire, even put a gold chain, I suppose, like the ambulance driver did. In SSR's case, he put a thick chain and he brought a motorcycle. So now this auto rickshaw man is also changing very fast. Now he wants a role also in Saif's next movie. So who to trust is my question. So why do we ask politicians anything? Because we do not trust the politicians. For us to trust the politicians, the SSR case, the Disha Salian case has to be solved. The Prime Minister needs to call the CBI and ask why the delay. Fadnavis needs to ask SIT. I don't know who they are, even the nameless people, all these nameless people. Very easy. Now they don't even have all these Twitter accounts so that they can't be questioned. But you remember that scene when they first came to probe from Delhi? The lady, she came like a lioness, more like, they were adamant to solve the SSR case. Then it went like a, what you call a diffused firecracker. Leena says insurance money goes to the hospital, never to the individual. Then why Saif asking 36 lakhs?
Yeah, so that's a very good point.
You hit the nail, Leena. It's a very, very important point that Leena has put. Jaydev, can you put some more comments, please? It's coming. They're asking some of the most relevant points. Why all this bluffing? Who benefited in the end? Mahi. Absolutely. Yeah. Next one. Auto rider all wanted their 5 minutes of fame. Now, yesterday, actually, a few of our, viewers said that, see, he also resembles Saif. So that was also something that I found rather funny.
Thank you, Srimani.
Yeah. Didn't feel that Saif is tired after 2 operations. This is a full drama, nothing, says Sarita. Shivam, the royal nosy brat will never face media scrutiny. Money drama Bollywood movie. You remember there was an earlier video where Karina was, answering some question. I don't know whether it was Karan Johar who asked her. They said, please don't marry at this stage because, see, a married actress will not succeed in Bollywood. So she said, I don't care. I'll sit at home and do something at home, you know, and I'll, find some job otherwise. So, so then she could have married anybody else also, no? Someone who was not rich. Now, Parag says even the BJP government was disappointed as in all the Bollywood related cases.
Yes.
Full drama, nothing. Yes. So, money drama Bollywood movie. Now, this is time for Ekta Kapoor to enter the scene and to plan a 1 year or 2 year
Or
serial.
Ram Gopal Verma
Serial
is
with all the works, everything, and they can add a full dose of sex also to it. They want. Now, money drama, yes. Shame that we are following this drama. Very interesting of us, Saif. Something is seriously wrong. Sadly, Mumbai cops have become a joke, a dirty drama, says Reena Rotre. Police is hiding the truth. In fact, I would say the police is just, echoing what this couple are saying. Hospital has objected for 25 lakhs claim. The Kapoor sisters together would have punched him together. The knife is another comedy. So, yes. So, Archana says that there is something more to it. Okay. Gold walking like a lion was hilarious. Best performance by Saif. Now, I wonder when he's going to get the award. I have given up hopes of justice. Total disappointment. God save the nation. Saif deserves a Filmfare award. Yes, especially since Filmfare has been speaking on their behalf. So much money being asked from insurance. Does Paramveer have a share? Now you're asking the right questions,
And also, don't forget the Umang Awards. You may have a Saif Ali Khan performance all free of cost.
Why anyone questioning how in the world Paramveer gets positioned in hospital? What kind of medical adulation he has? And okay, Jaydev, see, you came out with a very important point now. Now we are talking about the Umang. Why should Bollywood or any entertainer dance for the police force free of charge? Is my question, right? So that means you look after my back and I will entertain you. Is that what they're saying? What is this pact that they have with the Mumbai police, where awards are given, for cases that are not solved, for cases that are botched? The Mumbai police are having a field day, and they get dinner and party gifts after that, I guess. So in which case then Bollywood is in their hands. This is more like a case of blackmail, isn't it? So let's take some other points. Lot to cover up can be done in 2 hours. Why not Karina called to police when Saif fought with even employees not called to police officer, then ran away that time, the employees run behind him. There are so many questions, there's no answer. Also, you remember
unanswered questions.
Yeah. And for Saif, it's free publicity paid by the. Also, you see the argument that Karina had with the servants. The servants were also getting pretty aggressive. So, which means they were angry with Karina, because she was accusing them about something. Welcome Purnima. Yeah. So, so this is what has happened, friends. And every day we are getting a new story. And every day police is finding different angles to the story. So the clothes and everything have gone to forensics. But ultimately, even if it goes to forensics or even if it goes to Timbuktu and comes back, the people at the other end have to be trusted, right? If they're all like Cooper Hospital, who do we trust? Now they'll say the cap that the man left in Jay's room fits him only. So it is him only. So who do we believe? That is the question now. Sorry, it was typo, meant Education. Okay. Son was okay. Lena says, curious case of Karina's husband. Yes. So the question is that, see, who do you trust? See, because for almost 5 years, we were trusting some people, but everybody let us down, you know. And even now, if you look at the CBI, they have no, they are not accountable to anybody. Most probably, they are holidaying in Italy,
I mean, the
or
CBI has been
there's
sleeping on the SSR case for 5 years.
what sleeping, snoring is what would be the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
word.
and the way Mumbai police is, covering this Saif Ali Khan case 24/7, right? 24/7 only on this Saif Ali Khan case, right? I mean, I really, the kind of hypocrisy that the system in India, right? When we pay tax, and for the common citizen, what do we get out of it? Is the question.
And also bear in mind that Saif was an actor that nobody remembered. He was just a fossilized actor sitting there in his, palatial home. And this act has brought him back in the eyes of the citizen. SSR case opened nation's eyes. People started seeing through these things. Leena says, "Sabko topi pehna rahe hai." It fits anyone. And Nilavati is so prestigious. Yes. So we have come to the truth about what the hospital is all about. And I'm also curious whether Trimukhe is still at the Bandra police station, and then we will get more facts, because you remember, even the Janvi Kukreja case was being handled by Trimukhe until he was removed and somebody else was put. And still, after so many years, same thing. Case is not solved. The poor mother is expected to go to the court every time. The judges are being changed all the time, and the poor parents are not getting any justice. Everybody knows at that time, drugs were being, given at that party, and that innocent girl was killed in a most gruesome manner. When you have people like this, police like this, where are you going to get justice? And then you have spokespersons like Shaina, and that there's another person. What's his name, Jen? Another person who kept on saying something. You remember?
I don't recall his name.
Yeah, he is also speaking all sorts of nonsense. So this is what we can depend on, because these people will not tell us the truth, and this thing will keep on going. And at the end, both of them will sit at home, the couple, and they will laugh and they'll say, "We made fools of the public." This is what is going to happen at the end. They would all be united, because after all, what unifies these people? What is it that brings them together? You know that. I cannot answer you on that. So with that, we say good night, Jai Hind, and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.